16 years ago.
A lot of paper.
She never predicted she'd be here.
My divorce was final on April 14th, 2003.
Dealing with the same case in family court in Ada County.
And I'm still having to be involved and be harassed and bullied by the man I divorced.
Binders and boxes.
25 to 30 boxes.
With thousands of pages of legal documents.
I have several books this size.
Tell the story of Charlie Smith's life.
And my life has been for 15 years. Trials, pre-trials, retrials, depositions, motions, affidavits.
Court documents show motions and depositions are continually filed on both sides.
Subpoenas.
Her ex-husband's contempts of court orders and appeals clog up the case.
This is a man who knows how to maneuver his way through the loopholes in our system, in the courts.
On top of the divorce, Charlie and her son Trevor, now 29, say the custody battle was tumultuous, trying.
I don't feel like they heard me. I don't feel like they protected me.
Trevor feels a lot of kids echo that uneasiness.
And they're kind of caught in the middle of a divorce, a legal battle between their parents, and they're being pulled both directions, and there's no one there to help them.
He says he's still watching his parents fight as his mom is drained emotionally and financially.
She doesn't have a life outside of battling this.
Charlie and her ex share expensive property assets. Because they were once married, dividing property remains in the jurisdiction of family court.
It will stay in family court. Once it ends up in family court, it will be there the entire time.
Concordia School of Law Dean Elena Langen says complicated property division causes delay.
Because it's a court of equity. And the divorce, how the assets are divided and the award of alimony is governed by equitable principles, not by legal principles.
Charlie feels at this point, her case should be in civil court. It's strictly business now, and she feels the case is dragging in family court's slow wheels of justice.
I think we should have been forced to divide our assets and not continue to use up the court's time and to burden them with property issues, community property issues.
All of these cases are dealt with in family court: custody, divorce, child support, civil protection orders, and more. Even modifications to them. Data shows the median days pending for just divorce and child support and custody cases is 109 days in the 4th Judicial District. Charlie and Trevor's case is far longer than the average, but they say there are countless other families dealing with the same frustrations, the same hurt.
And this is not an isolated issue. It's not gender biased. It's not just Idaho. It's throughout our country.
4th Judicial District Administrative Judge Melissa Moody says each family law judge has around 375 pending cases at one time, with an average of more than 900 total case filings per judge last year. As our population booms, judges' caseloads pile up, but the number of designated family law judges in District 4 hasn't grown in more than 5 years. There are 5, and they'd like at least one more. Heavy caseloads are compounded by what Moody says are inadequate resources to family court services. Moody says judges are constantly working to improve the system, but Trevor and Charlie feel
There has to be more accountability.
judges are undermined in a flawed system. They and Langen feel a solution may be stricter and swifter sanctions.
Somehow we have to close those loopholes where an order is an order. And if you don't follow a court order, there are consequences. I think we need to give judges more power as far as the court orders go and what people are supposed to abide by and not violating them.